Okay, finally on Black Friday, so we did this at Native, and I remember afterwards we did this analysis, and we're like, because we're like looking at our spam rates. And I tried to get this data from 111, I couldn't. But I was like, how many emails can people send out on Black Friday before their spam rates start to really go up? We sent out 4 one Black Friday, and we're like, this was not enough, it turns out. Spam rates did not go up. Unsubscribe rates did not go up materially after 4 emails. So I think you can send out 4, but here are the 3 minimums that you have to send out. 1 is your whole list email with the discount. This so I would send it out to everybody, including people who have not been active. Like, you usually segment out people who have not been active to have high deliverability rates. This is the weekend where that, axiom of e-commerce gets thrown out the window, and you message every single person you can. Yep. So whole list. No, yes, the people who've unsubscribed you can't reach out to, but everybody else. The only people I'd exclude are people who made a recent purchase so that they don't get the benefit of the discount as well, because, you're trying to price discriminate in that way. And people who have an active subscription, because they're going to be like, wait, apply this to my subscription. You're going to be like, fuck. Yeah. Those are the only 2 lists that I would segment out. Then I would send out another email, if I sent out that email at 6 a.m., at a minimum, I think you can send out a lot more than this. This is at a minimum. I would send out another email to people who didn't open that email. So if I sent that out at 6 a.m., at noon, I would send out another email to anyone who had not opened up the 6 a.m. email, being like, hey, Black Friday at Sharma Brands, buy. Right. Get one landing page, buy one, get one free landing pages. Third email I would send out, no matter what, is anybody at 6 p.m. is people who have not purchased today. I don't care if you opened up email 1. I don't care if you opened up email 2. I don't care if you opened up both of them at some point. You have not made a purchase today. Buy again. Buy. And the hard part about Black Friday is I think that a lot of e-commerce marketers don't get to celebrate with their family, for better or for worse, because you want to be in Klaviyo and you want to be there's not enough, I don't trust determine at the time of sending on Klaviyo on Black Friday. Yeah. I'm like, I got to make sure that I click send now right away at the time that I want. And so I'll be all over it and spend time in it. But at a minimum, I think those are the 3 emails that you have to send out. Do not send out fewer than those 3 emails. If you want to send out 15 emails, I can understand that. But if you send out less than 3, you're doing yourself and your business a disservice.
Yeah, fully agreed. I think 3 is too little. I think it's got to be 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we were talking about in the beginning, I think you can segment enough to, you could probably segment out based on LTV or based on orders or based on, probably based on number of orders, because that would show how engaged somebody is with your brand. Yeah. So if somebody is super engaged, maybe you just need fewer emails, or maybe it's there's a cohort of people who buy once a quarter. So you just hit them on email and text. But the people who don't buy that often, you just hit them on email because it's cheaper and you can send higher volume.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great question on text as well, as how many you should send out. One of the things I've seen people do is say, okay, usually this doesn't apply to Black Friday because it's such a special day. But if I send out an email Thursday and I send out a text message with the same offer or whatever it is, I'll actually wait till Friday because I'll try and get anybody who's purchased from Thursday's email or opened Thursday's email, so I don't have to send them a text on Friday because it'll help save a little bit of money. Because texts actually cost money while emails don't. Right. So they'll sort of distinguish and say, okay, this person opened this email and clicked this email. I don't need to send them a text because they already got the email for it. And so I've seen that type of discrimination for text messages, which I think is a really good idea. Here, I think you just send out everybody until they purchase. Your last email, and I'm 100% joking about this, should be you pointing a gun at a dog, being like, if you don't purchase, I'm going to shoot this dog. And at the end of the day, there's just a dog lying down. But that's a joke.
I could be okay if that was a cat.